Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we have another part of the Command and Conquer. Today part 3 of the series. This time this will be Tiberian Sun. There have been, as you can see on the screen, expansion pack Firestorm, but we'll actually go with the classic game because this series is to show you the iteration of the games and how those games develop. This game is from 2000 and you can see already more modern layout. We'll go into options. We'll see what options did we have to be able to select, to be honest. As you can see, this game it's quite laggy on Windows 10, which is a bit disappointing, to be perfectly honest, especially that the previous version's been working very smoothly, but this newer version, Tiberian Sun, have some difficulties running, but hopefully this will don't stop us having quite good time just looking into this game. When I tested this game, there have been lagginess up to 30 to 45 seconds of waiting time in between screens. Then hopefully we don't have too many of those during this overview of the game. As I mentioned, this game was developed in year 2000. It's still been produced by the same people, and you will see massive differences in look of the game on UI design and so on. But hopefully this game will actually start moving forward, because we don't want to spend too long in the main menu screen, to be perfectly honest with you. But this is the problematic part of this game. Then what I will do, I will restart the game and I will come back. Okay, then we'll watch quick cinematic and we'll move to mission number 1 in campaign and we'll see how this game developed. Again, you can see that the animations are much higher quality than in the previous version. Then each iteration have an improvement of that, and we can see a bit of self-selling of other products of theirs. I don't really know what game is that. Oh, it's Nox! Jesus, I forgot about this game. I used to play it as well. It was really cool, although it should be really intro of the game, but it wasn't. Then we'll go to the campaign and we'll see what campaign have to offer to us, and is it actually under a very silly massive play wall, and will be as difficult as the previous version that will die in first 15 minutes of the gameplay, or this basically will allow us to have a bit of fun in mission number 1, just that we can learn the mechanics, learn how to build, learn how to control our units, or will put us straight into deep water and we'll try to rip our head off, and we'll need to do many playthroughs in order to learn mechanics and learn exactly how opponent is playing, because basically all of those games are based on scripts, therefore they always will do the same thing at start and they will react the same way. Then if you learn how they react one after another, you know where to move your units in order to prevent certain things happening, then basically it's learning part of the game. Basically computer is cheating, it's using much stronger units and more units than you do, attacking you from angles what are programmed to be done, because game putting assumption that you will be not covering that part. Then that's a bit sad part, but hopefully in the Tiberian Sun they have improved on that, but we'll see in a moment. Unfortunately, the loading times of those parts are really terrible, and I'm not trying to lie to you here, guys, but it's really bad. I've been waiting few minutes before for loading. Then we'll see each other as soon as this will load. Okay, and we have first cutscene, then we'll see is there any improvement. We are already in 2030 GDI Space Station, Philadelphia.
This is Base Commander Tau reporting. A number of enemy craft are hitting us all over the place. They caught us by surprise. We're severely outnumbered. All GDI forces have been destroyed.
Look at the graphics in here, guys. It's massive improvement. Look, it's literally a video. You know, back in comparison to previous two parts, that's another iteration of improvement. I really like what I see, and it's been big time improvement for all fans of Command and Conquer, and I've been one of them back in the day. I finished every single part back in the day, but right now I'm completely demolished in it, as you saw in the previous playthroughs. When I will have time to play those games a bit more, I'll probably get back into it, but at this moment I'm under level what I used to play as a newbie back in the day. But it's not about you know, being the best at the moment. It's just to show you what those games been about and why there was so much of hype around them and why they've been so popular back in the day. Everybody been playing them, and I still think that it's amazing game type, but it was stupidly popular for about 15 years. After this game been replaced by RPG style of games, people moved towards those massive multiplayer games, and obviously there are titles like StarCraft which are played to this moment even very competitively.
You son of a bitch.
But put this way, in 2000, seeing the full cinematics, that was something. It was hyped so much back in the day. It was something different, and this game had so much of hype, and every single friend of mine used to play this game, and we all shared our experiences. We've been showing to each other playthroughs. Obviously this is way before YouTube days or any type of really video sharing portal. You can imagine that Facebook did not exist at that time as well. I know for most of you that's something impossible. You think that Facebook was from time when dinosaurs died off, but unfortunately not.
Let's kick some ass.
And yeah, then we'll get into mission number 1, and we'll see how difficult and how fun are those. I'm presuming that they are more user-friendly than they used to be. Obviously, you can see that it's bringing the screen to us in a bit better way. Graphics in the game changed a bit. There is more smoothness in the graphics, but overall, there is not much of difference. Obviously, animation's been improved, but in general, there is not much of graphical improvements in comparison to the previous one. Maybe it's more attention to details of the characters and so on. But definitely UI on the right hand side developed, slightly improved, and does look a bit better. But we haven't actually cutscene in the game itself right now.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Look at this, and is that not cool, guys?
Have arrived.
Is that not cool? Those are our units. And what they doing? They attacking the base straight away.
Transmission.
And we have in transmissions. That's a well-known story from this series. And it was such a wow when we saw this first time.
New construction.
Okay,
options.
objective 1, build a Tiberium refinery and begin harvesting the Tiberium to the southeast. Okay, then mission number 1, refinery. Okay, come on. We need to build a refinery first.
Infantry reporting.
Okay, cool. We have a couple of units here, we'll be not moving them, we're waiting for the refinery to build as per the instruction. For first time, as you can see, we are getting guidance what to do in this game, and this game will guide us through the process what we should do. Then this is the first time in Command & Conquer history we are getting actually help from the game instead of being punished for everything. Then that's a very welcome change to the series. We are being attacked here. We'll try to support our guys here. We don't want them to die too quickly. Obviously we have 3 units. We just lost one of them. That's very annoying part of this game, that obviously not much what we could do about it, but this giving us a perspective that it will not always
Infantry reporting.
be easy for
Yes,
us.
sir. Moving
It
out.
will be difficult, and this game will try to bite us every single time when we're trying to play it. But this is the Command and Conquer for you, and all days of gaming. All of the games been
Construction complete.
difficult back in the day. Then we have our base here. We'll put it here, for
The
example.
harvester will automatically be
But
harvesting
what
any
we'll do,
nearby
we'll move
Tiberian.
our team here just to be on the safe side.
Moving out.
I wish this units to be here. Next, what we can do. What we have here, first of all. We don't have nothing interesting, to be perfectly honest. But what we wish to do at first, I think we need barracks.
Building.
That's always important to have barracks, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
we wish to have those guys.
Base under attack.
And we are under attack, then I know our turrets will do a great job, but for safety
Construction
reasons
complete.
I like to send a couple of military units just in case to protect
New
our
construction
team.
options.
We have a light armor
Building.
things, but we definitely need more power. That's important in those games, to have enough power. If you have enough power, you should be able to build everything what we need here. Then we'll build
Construction
power
complete.
here very quickly.
Building.
Tiberium silo just in case, and we'll
Training.
build. As you can see, again, that's a new
Construction
feature
complete.
that you can actually, for
Unit
the first
ready.
time for ages, where you can actually queue up builds here. Then we'll
Training.
actually queue up 5 of them, because we
Unit
need
ready.
more military units. We
Unit
just
ready.
need to ensure that we'll be able to
Unit
overcome
ready.
our opponents.
Unit
In
ready.
here you can see how many units we can have.
Unit ready.
Then we're building a lot of ground units
Unit
here.
ready.
Orders.
Uh,
Unit ready.
I don't remember what those units been doing, to be
Unit
honest.
ready.
Wolverine, good. We want Wolverines.
Training.
Cool. We'll be training them. Can
Unit
we
ready.
build? Okay, more of
Unit ready.
those lovely units. We'll build as many as we
Unit
can,
ready.
and we'll send them to the
Unit ready.
action. This is harvester.
Unit ready.
Where they can harvest.
Unit ready.
Okay, where is harvest
Unit
place?
ready.
Unit ready.
Harvest, go.
Insufficient
Sir.
funds.
Orders received.
Okay, harvest, go, go, go. Because you need to start bringing resources, do you?
Orders received.
Okay, yep, and you should be able to just
Waiting orders.
go and deal with
Infantry reporting.
this. Then we need to move
Loud and
you
clear.
guys here.
Yeah.
We need to
Got it.
take this Wolverine here as well. And we'll move all of our units in a moment. And we'll take them to the action part. Hopefully we'll be able to do this. Okay, 2 guys. That's not a problem, we have massive turrets here. Then what we'll do, we'll
sir.
take all of our units and we'll move them
Moving out.
to hopefully find some trouble. And we'll be able to do some demolition for mission number 1. I thought that the last part was
Destroy
easier.
all Nod forces in the area.
Okay, we need to destroy all Node forces. Cool. I think this is the first first game which actually allows you to finish mission 1 without bigger problems, because the previous one's been fairly
Loud and
difficult, where Obviously, if you look at like StarCraft, first 2, 3, 4 missions always been known for being quite straightforward, just in case that you can actually learn new game mechanics and so on. And then in here, hopefully, we'll be able to conquer our opponents fairly easily and go through this mission without bigger problems. But we'll see, because I'm pretty sure I thought that that was Red Alert where that was fixed and it was easier then to complete missions, but I've been mistaken, because Red Alert actually completely, utterly annihilate us in mission number 1. Then hopefully that was Tiberian Sun, when this change and game start to be more accessible for people, and we'll have more fun here. Okay, we have another guys here, then hopefully we can go through them. As you can see, graphics are not too bad like for year 2000. Oh, we lost first unit. That's sad. Okay, we have more units here.
Meteor storm approaching.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. That wasn't something what I did expect to see, but we have this buggy here which we wish to destroy. But no, we didn't lost Wolverines. That's something. That's actually something, because I've been worrying that we'll lose Wolverines, and we don't want to lose them at early stages. Although that bridge was unexpected and we lost a lot of units there. Then, you know, this is something, if we need to do one more playthrough,
Training.
then we'll need to repeat that and make sure that we don't make that mistake again. Oh, buggy, we need to destroy this car very quickly. Hopefully those Wolverines can help us to do that amazing and vehicle is destroyed.
Destroy all
that's-
Nod forces in the area.
We need to destroy
Funds.
all Nod forces, cool. Then we have another vehicle here, which hopefully will be destroyed very quickly. Then we'll concentrate on the vehicle first, because obviously the vehicle is more difficult to destroy than a couple of military units. Then those ones are easily destroyed. Then we'll follow through on the beach, just to make sure that we kill every single one of them and we clear the area. We'll still need to go and check the other bridge, and hopefully this will be it. It should not pose too much of danger to us. This mission, looking at it, it should be now fairly straightforward, and we should complete it. But you can see the difference in comparison to previous episodes to this one. This one trying to taught us how to play this game, not how to get killed within few seconds of your life. You can see Fog of War, of course, that's very typical for games of this genre, isn't it? Okay, then we've gone through all of this, then we'll now follow through this way. In process, we'll take more units from here. We will replenish our forces and we'll carry on, and hopefully by going here we'll actually destroy a few more units, and mission number 1 will be over. And yeah, as you can see, the level of difficulty been reduced at the start of the game, allowing you to learn the game mechanics, how the game should be really. I know that some of modern games, they are way too easy across the line, some are too difficult, but back in the day some of the games been way too difficult, and they position that people could not finish first missions in games, which in my opinion should not happen, because you need to learn the mechanics in order to get challenged. You cannot be challenged if you don't understand the rules of the game. In order to excel in something, you need to understand the subject. it's in your private life, in work, at school. It's
Unit
always
ready.
important that you understand
Training.
playfield. Without understanding playfield,
Unit ready.
always somebody who actually understands
Unit ready.
playfield will have advantage. In this case, game
Unit
have
ready.
massive advantage because understands what is
Unit
expected
ready.
from it and from you. If you don't have the answer to that, then
Unit
you are
ready.
in disadvantage. Simple as that. But this game gives you weaker opponents, fewer of them, and much more units in order that you can actually understand game mechanics, what each unit does, how to control them, and how to explore. Then that's good start, and you will learn that way what you need to do in the game.
Unit lost.
Then you can see we can deal with one car. We have whole big army here, and now we come into the barracks. Then this gives us overview. Oh, okay. Then they will be designed
Insufficient
created
funds.
here. Then, okay, then we need to just kill those army guys, and after that we can concentrate on the buildings. Then we'll learn also how to shoot to the buildings. Oh, we have one more guy here. Sorry. We need to kill that guy before we'll move into the building. Then now we can destroy one building. We'll move straight into another one. And it should be good to go further. So this should be end of the mission. This should be the last part of the mission. Mission accomplished.
Unit
Then, as you
lost.
can see, we finished mission number 1, and we're getting lovely cinematic. I'll be quiet for a few seconds. They look like Terminators, aren't they, or cyborgs? Oh yeah, and Shepard from Mass Effect. Of course, joking. Mission efficiency 41%, currency 50, time 14 minutes, GDI not, casualties, units not had 25 units, fine. Best score 41, 60, 44, 01, 02, 01. Probably that's not the best score what I achieved in my life, but it's a score nevertheless.
Nice job, McNeil.
Oh
Nod
yeah.
is on the run, and I wish we could say the same for Phoenix. We just recovered
General
this
Price
transmission.
does, I will take that.
Smile for the camera, Commander. We must look our best when the Brotherhood comes to visit. The least you could do is wear a tie.
That drug-dealing animal is...
Oh,
King of the eye candy trade. He's been dealing that poison for years.
Looks to me like he's his own best customer.
Get back there, take out the SAM sites, then destroy the Nod base. Your Ava unit has the data.
okay, and this is introduction for the yet another mission by cutscene. Back in the day, those cinematic cutscene been very, very welcomed, and everybody been looking forward to those. Okay, this is still cinematic, I believe.
The Nod forces that attacked.
Oh no, this is the map where you can actually pick the mission, but obviously we
The
have
Nod
only one at the
forces that
moment.
attacked our Phoenix base are in this sector. Their base must be destroyed in order to secure the region. However, there is a significant civilian population requiring evacuation. GDI transports will evacuate the civilians once all Nod SAM sites are destroyed. The Nod base can then be safely terminated.
Yep, then as you can see, that's the mission, and they read it for us now. Yay, that's improvement. I really like it. Then we'll click on it. We'll be not playing through it, but
Establishing
gives us-
battlefield control. Stand by.
option number 2. We're getting little a video based on the engine of the game, where our units arriving to the playfield. I will need to build the base, I presume, very quickly, create a couple of units, and make sure that we destroy this base,
Reinforcements have
because that was the mission of it, because we obviously will need to fight with Nod. Okay, we have 2 Vulcans and 2 military units, and we have
Waiting
our
orders.
building units, then
Yes,
we can
sir.
do that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we can put our
New
base
construction
here.
options.
We'll need to
Building.
put the power plant like in any other mission, and rebuild our world. We have resource here, then this should not be that difficult.
Construction
And
complete.
every mission
New
been pretty
construction
much
options.
the same, based on build a base, build power plant, build a refinery, build additional cars, build barracks, build additional walking units and vehicles, and attack opponent, destroy the base. This is the game in Ironside. In my personal opinion, this is good series of games. I always enjoyed playing them. Obviously, difficulty level of Command and Conquer first two parts and first Red Alert being very high, where Tiberian Sun bringing us into the game with a bit of notch of understanding of the game before they will give us a real challenge. Then that's the difference. And Command and Conquer and the Red Alert been cheating a bit by sending units to kill us in scripted way. But hey, this is what it is, and Tiberian Sun is the first which I could nowadays recommend you playing, because graphics are acceptable, something happening, you can actually see what units they are by just looking at them, and you have a clear instruction what to do, and you're getting some sort of guidance how to play this game. Then I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and we'll see each other in the next part with the next Command and Conquer game. For now, guys, thank you very much for watching and take care.